yeah, we want to talk a little bit. So we have our small elongated diamonds made, ground. Right now we're going to weld 32.5 inches on them. And then we have a big 1/2 inch base plate that goes in the bottom here that riser will come up and weld to. And then that'll suspend these two. Then next we have to figure out how to decorate this thing. And when I say decorate it, is roll a bunch of tubes and stuff and make it look really cool and weld them together so that we support the centerpiece like it's floating in the air. I don't want to see any stands on this one. So we got a good challenge ahead of us. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do it yet. Just kind of work my way through things as we're going. So stay tuned. We'll come back with the solution. Okay, so we have a friend, Jeff Hooper Machine, made us some really killer 2-inch radius dies for our RM55 from Bailey Industrial. I gave him a big ingot of aluminum, plenty enough. He machined them out and saved us a ton of money from buying them. I found that, you know, the factory ones are keyed and they're hardened steel. And I just don't feel, from the way I use it when we're using it on materials like aluminum and softer, smaller materials, that we need to have the keyway, because there's not a way to get enough downforce pressure here to where the wheels, the bottom feed wheels, will spin. So these aluminum ones without keys, tighten these nuts down, lock the nuts, works perfect for us. Love this machine from Bailey Industrial. It was one of the best things that I bought, that I just went out on a whim. I got it for one job, and then the job was canceled for a year, so I had it sitting here and I just had to use it, get familiar with using it, get good at using it, and then market it and make some money with it. So yeah, Bailey Industrial, give them a follow.
What are you drilling?
Okay, so this bracket right here is removable. We have a tube coming up to support the weight, the majority of the bottom weight of the large centerpiece. So this is going to ship in 3 pieces, and then we'll set it up on site. So I had to drill these holes through the flat bar. Now I'm tapping them for a 3/8 bolt, and it will allow us to, all this goes up on a 2nd story. So this is going to allow us the flexibility of not having to lift one really heavy thing up and over a large wall. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so we're on site at our customer's private residence, and we have our next art piece getting ready to install. So we're gonna try to get these up the ladder, put them in the planters, bolt them together, and try to get some rocks in on top of the base plate so they don't fall over. Okay, so excited. We have our 2 planters here. These were our rusty ones that we mocked up in the shop when we built these. So ideally, they should just drop right in and everything bolt together with no problems, but we brought power tools just in case you run into anything. So let's go. Okay, this was one of the best, easiest installations ever, and I think it's because we did such a good job planning the space perfectly. So you remember at the shop we made these out of 1-inch square tubes that were all rusty, so that we knew they sit down inside there perfectly. Bolted right in. We got about 8 inches of gravel on tops of the base plates. This thing is not going anywhere. So tornado proof, and yes, here's the homeowner. She had a big smile on her face. So here we go. Check it out.